and welcome to a special Hippo Help webinar. My name is Earl Mina, and I work with the Training and Tech Department. Today's topic is what Hippo Plus has to offer. Here's a look at today's agenda. We'll begin with a quick introduction to Hippo CMMS. Then we'll begin our Hippo Plus tutorial, discussing features such as the custom user interface, interactive floor plans, work order management, and equipment and location details. At the end of the webinar, there'll be a short survey that will follow, a couple questions that you can answer, and you can also leave some comments. Hippo strives to be the leader in simple maintenance management software solutions. This is achieved by developing user-friendly software and the best support and services to our customers. Hippo is a cross-platform service available in both desktop and mobile. It is offered in 3 different packages. Hippo Lite is an ideal option for organizations wanting to try out a maintenance management system on a single user. Hip Pro, this package offers unlimited users, which means you can invite as many staff, vendors, or community members as you'd like onto Hippo. Hip Pro also comes with access to the mobile version of Hippo. And Hip Pro Plus, which offers all the features of the Hip Pro package and much more. As an existing Hippo customer, you can upgrade to Hip Pro Plus anytime. The focus on today's webinar will be on what Hip Pro Plus has to offer. When users upgrade to Hip Pro Plus, their current Hippo software is upgraded with 2 major features. These 2 features are a custom user interface designed by a data integration specialist and interactive floor plans. For a closer look at Hip Pro Plus, let's jump right into the software. Alright, so we're logged into the Hippo software. This is a look at my custom graphical user interface for my enterprise screen. Now this is designed by our data integration specialist. We incorporate images of your facility, some of your color and branding as well too. I've got multiple facilities in my Hippo, so I've got images of each one of my buildings. For those of you using Hip Pro, you have access to 2 dashboards. That's the standard dashboard and the calendar dashboard. Now with Hip Pro Plus, you do get that 3rd dashboard called the advanced view. This is what gives you your custom user interface screen and also access to your floor plans. This is my enterprise screen. As a reminder, this is how I get into my facility. So let's go ahead and click on one of my facilities. Now, in addition to a custom enterprise screen, you will also get a custom facility screen for each facility that you have in your database. There's branding of my facility. I also have my floor plans listed. Just like going into your facility, we've listed these dots here as access points to get into the floor plan. If I click on the floor plan dot, that will take me right to my floor plan view. Now these floor plans are submitted by you. They're uploaded by our data integration team. As you can see, I have a very, very good overview of what my floor looks like. I can also identify any locations within this floor that have maintenance. For example, if we look at this house icon over here, a house icon refers to a location-based work order. Right from this view, I know what location that is. I can click on the icon to view details about the location. Details include maybe some equipment within that location, any current work orders. I've got a couple PMs open. I can load previous history from that location, and then I can load any upcoming scheduled work orders. From this screen, I can also submit a work order. Many of us are familiar with how to do this form. By clicking that blue button, I've already selected my location. All I have to do next is type the work order name, a brief description as well too, and submit. Now I'm going to click cancel, and let's go back to that previous screen. Again, if I click on the icon, I can even access the work orders right from this view. So if I'm a maintenance technician, I can work directly off of my floor plan. When I'm ready to do the work, I can change this to in progress, print my work order, or if I'm using mobile, I can go perform the task as needed. Now to switch over to another floor plan, we can use the menu at the top of this page. Here's a list of the different floors that I have in my facility. Let's go ahead and switch to the 300 level. All right. So it looks like on this floor, I just have one location that has a demand work order. Now I have filters at the top of the page to show me other things. For example, I can look at all equipment. I can look at all the locations. I can look at critical work orders or work orders assigned to me. Many of us are interested in maintenance for our pieces of equipment. Now let's click show all equipment, apply that filter. And it looks like on this floor I don't have any equipment, but I'm going to switch back to, let's go to my roof. I'm sure I have some equipment on the roof. There's one work order there. And let's show all equipment. All right, there we are. So I just had zoomed out. I can also pan around. I'm on my roof, so these are a couple units I have on there. The other icon you'll see would be a gear icon indicating that this is a piece of equipment. Now notice this gear icon does not have a color associated with it. This means that there are no active work orders for this piece of equipment. What I can still do is click on that icon, open up my detail screen. Now this is similar to what you saw with the locations. The great thing about working with Hippo Plus is that it pulls up your equipment detail screen immediately. You can have a quick look at what does the equipment look like, name of the equipment, installation date. I've also got information on the model, and further down below, I can look at any open work orders, history, scheduled work orders, equipment downtime as well. I can print the details, submit a work order, or I can even report the equipment as down. This is very useful for anyone who wants to get a quick idea of what equipment they're going to be working on potentially, and also in terms of staying up to date with what type of work orders you have up ahead or what is currently open. Now on the right side of the screen is where you will see your work orders generated. If I submit a ticket via the demand work order button, or if I open up a piece of equipment and I submit work order, let's go ahead and submit a ticket. We'll say fix the boiler chimney. It's already selected for me. I can modify other information. The last mandatory field that I have is description. When I click submit, you can see that my ticket has generated under the demand work order bucket here. Any PMs that you have generated will appear on the right side. Now let's exit out of this facility and take a look at another one. We'll go into our hospital. In this facility, I've got more tickets. Let's go to our floor plan view again. All right, so as you can see, This is the detailed floor plan. I've got work orders in a couple locations here. I am interested in viewing all the locations in this facility. Okay, so these are all mapped. Or I can change my view to show all equipment. It looks like on this floor I do not have any equipment. This is likely just a floor that has only locations. Now, if I'm a technician and I'm interested in looking at work orders just assigned to me, I can also use the resource filter and I can select a name. Let's see if I can find one very quickly here. Dan Wright, okay. So I'm looking at jobs just associated to Dan Wright. Okay, so looks like Dan is associated with these jobs. So he can easily identify what the work he's assigned to for that time. All right, and let's now go to another facility again. We'll go back to the enterprise, and this time we can go into our Hippo Estates facility. So here's another facility screen. We'll click on main floor. This is the floor plan uploaded for looks like my parking floor plan. As you can see, I've got some work orders open for pieces of equipment. This is a unit heater. If I click on here, I can view information. Another nice thing about working right off the floor plan is if you have any specs or manuals uploaded for your pieces of equipment, when viewing the equipment details screen, I can open up that spec and check for any relevant information that I need to know before performing maintenance on that piece of equipment. All right, so that's it for the webinar today. This was just a quick overview on what features are available when you upgrade to HIP Pro Plus. Again, if you're a Hippo Lite customer, HIP Pro, you can upgrade to HIP Pro Plus anytime. If you are interested in learning more about this or upgrading to this new package, please contact our team at support@hippocmms.com. As a reminder, we are going to have a very quick survey that will follow this webinar, and you can also leave some additional comments that you might have within that section. Thank you all for attending. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we hope to hear from you soon.